Hey guys, this is Troy here. I'm just gonna do a review on my Nerf tank, I call it. It's just basically a cardboard box, my Nerf long strike, and my Nerf stampede right here. Start off with how I put the guns on. I basically just tied it. I cut holes in. I had to use the flap of the box for the stampede because the stampede's so heavy that, and watch this, the box would just simply topple over. The stampede is so heavy that we had to use. I worked this on with my dad, so I had to use a flap right here, the flap of the box to tie it on. I just basically cut holes in it, tied a rope around it, over here too, over here and over here. We just used duct tape to tape the flap to the box because it was flapping everywhere, and secure stampede. We did not tape the clip, so I could simply just take clip out, like that, put it back in, like that. I can take the battery out and back to it. Okay, over here we have the long strike. Basically the same thing over there. Holes right there, holes right there, tied it on. And I tied it in the back, and I'll explain that reason in a little bit. Okay, so right here is the box itself. Yeah. Right here, over here is the little hole. You can see that, but you can see the stampede switch kind of underneath the piece of cardboard. It's right there, and you just switch it on and off, like that. And then over here is the cocking for the long strike. See, like that. You basically just pull it forward. Pull the trigger. It's loaded, so yeah. You just pull the trigger back. It has to be a giant hole. Pull back, pull it forward. And the reason why I tied it in the back, since I tied it like secured in the back like that, because it kept slipping. It would slip back. Whenever I cocked it, I couldn't cock it, so we just tied it in the back and that solved that problem. To do it, you just basically cock this back at the inside, and it actually fires. Explain how it fires inside. Switch, you just turn it on there, and voila. Alright, how the tank works is there's these ropes in the back. These are ready to get up. There's these ropes in the back, which are tied to the trigger. Let me get it out first. Okay, so these ropes that are tied to the trigger. This one I had a hard time, because in order to cock it, you need to have the rope. So the trigger can't like be back like a little bit. It won't cock. So I had to make a lasso that would go around it, and whenever I pulled the rope from the inside, it would just go through here, through this hole the rope made. Since I kept pulling on it, it would tear that, and it would go inside right here, and whenever I pulled it, it would fire. And pull the rope right now. Wait, you even cock it? Oops. Yeah, sometimes you can't cock it because, oh wait, it's loaded. Is it? Okay. It's loaded, so basically just pull it, and it wasn't. Sometimes it jams. Say it worked. I had some problems with this because the trigger kept getting stuck. The reason why, because this was underneath here, which you don't want because it'll get tight. So what I did was I just basically threaded it through that hoop there, and through the back, through this little cardboard box thingy, and you just basically pull it inside and that. Same thing with the stampede, basically. This one you don't need to have the switch tied. Like, the switch can be sort of back when it's on, so yeah, that, and then you tie it back, and I put it through here, and that's kind of a pain. You have to pull really hard and hold it, and it'll actually fire. Alright, let's do a firing test. I'm just going to do a brief one. Stampede only has 6 shots, so now. I just basically sit in the box. It's good protection, too. So I just basically flip it on. Make sure it's cocked. Like that. My string. Right here, see? Pull it. Pull it, and Voila. Tap it again. Pull it. Sometimes it does jam and you have to fix it outside, but like that. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Stampede's on and all that. Let's test it out. See, the flap is up. We'll stay there. And 3, 2, 1, hold. It's a pain because it keeps getting jammed. 3, 2, 1. Isn't that cool? And yeah, it's basically it. I didn't put any mods on these guns or anything. They're just regular guns that I used. So it's an awesome tank. You have to build it. I just used a basic box. It's a JCPenney box. It's an awesome tank. It's an awesome tank. You have to make it. The problem is that you can't take the guns off until you really want to. I haven't showed any of my friends this, so I'm going to keep it on. But until then, this is Troy signing off, and this is my Nerf tank. Bye-bye.